Today's topic of this video is monk mode. In case you've never heard of monk mode, it is essentially a period of intense focus and immersion on a craft. Whatever craft it may be. It may be school, it may be business, it may be athletics, like whatever it is. It's just an immersion of some craft of yours that you want to really refine in order to get really good at it. Not only is it part of that, but monk mode is also a period of detaching from a lot of the world's distractions. Social media, all this stuff, video games, just all these things that cause instant gratification. Just a time of distraction, of just detaching from distraction. And yeah, the reason why I'm doing monk mode, and by the way, I'm gonna be doing this starting tomorrow. Well, I've technically been on it. I've been on it multiple times, but I'm gonna start May because May is also my month. May is my month. So yeah, May is gonna be my month. Messed up quite a bit in a lot of areas in April, but I've learned from those mistakes. Just moving forward, like Eren Yeager. So monk mode, the reason why I'm doing it is because I want to achieve a business goal and also a mental / spiritual kind of level. As far as the business goal goes, I want to have my first client, first retainer-based client by May 21st, 2022. Literally 21 days from now. It's currently the 30th of April as we're recording this. But starting tomorrow, I will have 20 days to get my first client. It's actually insane because I have a meeting on Tuesday with a prospect. I'm very excited for that. And just yeah. But yeah, May 21st, 2022, I will have my first retainer-based client from my SEO agency, CoinExpressSEO, at $2,000 a month. So yeah, speaking into this right here, I meditated on it. I've written it down. I just thought about it quite a bit. Honestly, man, if I get this first client, things are really going to be changing for my agency. I'd heavily advise you to set a goal for monk mode. You have to have a purpose for doing monk mode. What's your reason why? My reason is half for this business goal, so I can really ascend my business and just provide more value and also reap a little bit of the fruits of my labor. I apologize if you guys are hearing any wind. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't know if you guys heard that, but some kids are just screaming. But yeah, don't worry though. It's gonna be alright. But anyway, monk mode. I'm gonna be aiming for 2,000 a month by May 21st. First client for my cryptocurrency centric SEO agency, digital marketing agency, part of SMA. If you've never heard of it, if you want to learn more about what SMA is, I advise you to look up a man known as Iman Gadzhi. Learned about this business model like December or so. I started, truly started January, started reaching out to people, and currently I don't know, I'd say just a little over 3 months in. So yeah, it's been a great journey, very beautiful journey, and we keep going. Anyways though, I won't lie, in April this month, I had a lot of distractions. On YouTube a lot, on Instagram a lot. Not really TikTok because of the app's poison, but I did go on it, and just from the few scrolls I did, I saw some stupid stuff that I just said, I need to get off this. So yeah, I'm only gonna be posting, or just me on the platforms I post, because ultimately, man, if you want to achieve any type of success in this world and just provide value and do useful things, do really big things, you have to detach. I know people might say, you gotta balance things out or whatever, but quite honestly, the balance of today is not balance. It's just indulgence, and that's not balance. What? So yeah, I'm gonna be cutting those things out, these social media platforms. As far as YouTube goes, I have videos set on watch later, so I go on it with purpose, with intention. But as far as Instagram, TikTok goes, I'm just gonna stay off of it. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay off of it because, honestly, man, just some things on those platforms that I'd rather just not see. And yeah, so I have a reason why if you are going to do this thing. So what my protocol is, because you need to have some level of structure if you actually want to achieve the goal you want. It's my protocol every day. And I'm recording this and just saying this too to keep myself accountable. But my protocol, I'm going to do 30 outreach messages a day. In the past, I've done a lot of new messages, but I've hardly done any follow-ups. And quite honestly, I think a lot of the success lies in the follow-ups. I mean, if you can nail, like if you're planning to run this business model, if you can nail your first message, that's awesome. Like ideally you want to sell the meeting, and I did do that. I've gotten like 2 meetings so far in my agency journey. I'm about to have my 3rd one on the 3rd. I'll literally mark a month since my last one, which is quite crazy. But yeah, if you're gonna start an agency, you need to focus on meetings, sending meetings, because by having meetings, you'll be able to just kind of really see if the prospect is worth your time, and also if you're worth their time too. So you need to see if, by having a meeting, you need to see if there's going to be a valuable transaction going into it as far as time, resources, energy goes, just universal currencies. But anyway, I'm getting kind of off topic. So structure, I got off topic, I kind of forgot what I was talking about. But anyway though, so structure, I got off topic, I kind of forgot what I was talking about. But anyway though, so I'm gonna be sending 10 new messages to new business owners a day, and then 20 follow-ups. 20 follow-ups primarily because I've seen some success in follow-ups, and in sales, you ultimately need to be following up quite a bit. If you don't, then you're honestly just shooting yourself in the foot, and like you're just really capping the success you could have. Because ultimately, man, I think the follow-ups is where the success lies. Because, you know, that first message, they may not reach it, they may have it in the inbox, but they may never actually see it because they have so many other messages. Or they might see it and they might ignore you, but if you just keep on pressing, just have that persistence, I think they're really gonna notice that you just really show that interest in them, and that their company's doing something that's useful, viable, all that stuff. Then I think they're going to eventually click. So yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing, as I alluded to earlier, only Instagram and TikTok when I post, but then YouTube, roughly 30 minutes a day or so, and then just YouTube, just going on it more when I have a purpose for it. Just going on YouTube when I have more of a purpose, because ultimately, like I said, you need to cut out distractions if you ultimately want to get anywhere with monk mode, and just ultimately your goals and the vision you have for yourself for the future. Like, you can't afford to distract yourself and self-indulge in all these things if they really don't provide any value to you. So yes, YouTube only 30 minutes a day or so. Videos I've already saved because I know those videos are actually going to be good, useful, all that stuff. No TikTok, Instagram, unless I'm posting. I plan to post, as far as TikTok goes, Tuesday, Thursdays, Instagram, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then YouTube, Monday and Friday. However, you might see 3 videos this week, depending on how intense the upload schedule is. But yeah, we'll see. So then, the third component of my monk mode protocol is I'm going to be doing 10 minutes of meditation every day. I've been meditating for quite a while now, just a few months, but yeah, I like to try out some new meditations. I like to try out more of Kundalini meditation. I did that right before I recorded this video. It's actually pretty cool stuff. Very curious, but also confused as to how it truly works. So I'll need to look into that some more. But yeah, yeah, Kundalini meditation. I like to try out Vipassana meditation. I'd also like to try out, actually, yeah, those are really the 2 ones I really want to try out next month a lot. Vipassana and Kundalini. But I'm going to keep on doing visualization meditation as well as mindful meditation. And I might get back into affirmation meditation, where you're actively saying affirmations to yourself. to just kind of rewire your mind, known as neuro-linguistic programming, which I learned from Way of the Wolf by Jordan Belfort. So yeah, so anyway, the fourth pillar, I like to be reading 30 minutes every day. If I could get to an hour a day with just reading on the monk mode protocol, that'd be great. But yeah, 30 minutes every day. And ultimately, I aim to read a book a week. I've done this in the past, but I fell off of it because I just kind of lacked the discipline for it. But it's quite important to be doing that book a week stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing that. I have a lot of books I like to read. Think Like a Monk, Personal MBA. What else? Way of the Wolf. Gonna be finishing that. Basics of Bitcoins and blockchains. That's definitely a great one. Get back on. And How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie. I've read all these books on and off, but I haven't actually finished them. When it comes to reading, I'm a very when it comes to books, I'm a very intermittent reader, if that makes sense. I'll read a book, I read it quite a bit, get what I need, and then maybe just put it down because I'm no longer interested. I'll just go on to the next one. I may not finish it, or I might finish it, but I definitely like to develop the discipline again to finish books I read, because I've read a lot of books these past few months, but I've only finished maybe 35% of them. So yeah, I'd like to do the book a week thing again, just for more discipline and to truly reap a lot more out of the books I'm reading. So yeah, so that's my protocol for monk mode. I'd advise you to do yours too. Try to have 4 variables or so. It's one could be for business if you're an entrepreneur, or maybe if you're not an entrepreneur but heavily focusing on school, have one for school, have one for fitness. I didn't mention one in fitness because I'm very active. I exercise essentially every day, or I might do maybe a little rest day, but even then I'm doing some cardio. But yeah, I do the gym 5 to 6 times a week. So yeah, but if you're not that very active, try it out. Just, I don't know, go on a walk of what I'm doing, go on a little jog, bike ride, maybe even get a gym membership if you can afford it. And yeah, just do that. And then have a mental thing. So do reading or something like that. But yeah, just do some type of learning. If you want to learn a lot about sales or marketing or crypto or any of this stuff, really just find the resources online or get the physical books and just start learning. Next month, I really want to be learning just sales, crypto, and marketing. Those are really the 3 things I want to be learning a lot next month. Just kind of take them more seriously and stuff. So yeah, sales, crypto, and marketing. 4th one, ideally you want to have a spiritual thing possibly. It's mine is meditation, 10 minutes a day, Vipassana and Kundalini, as well as mindfulness meditation and visualization meditation. What else? But yeah, I'd advise you to have a spiritual practice too. And yeah, just kind of see how it goes. See how these goes for all this stuff really. It's really just a big experiment. So that's as far as the purpose for monk mode goes, as well as the structure behind it. So now, how long you should do it? I'm planning to do monk mode for the entirety of May. You can either do 30 days, 31 days. You can do 2 weeks, you can do 3 weeks. Whatever works for you, even just a week. Just try it out. But I really want to say though that 1 week is monk mode, but at the very least 2 weeks, maybe maximum. I really can't say maximum because I haven't done it that long. I've done it before, but it was really never that long. So yeah, so I can't really say much about that. But yeah, just try out 30 days. Just try out 30 days of monk mode. See how it goes. Just the entirety of May basically. And yeah, see how it goes. Also, just realize too that monk mode, it should be used and just ultimately seen as a tool. Don't become really stressed out about monk mode and stuff. It should ultimately just be a tool. You don't need to become obsessed over anything. Like, just use it for whatever you're trying to achieve. If you want to achieve early business success, like what I'm trying to do, use it for that. If you want to detox your mind, like what I'm trying to do for that. If you want to learn more, do it for that. If you want to do better in academics, do for that. Like, ultimately, just have a purpose, have a reason why you're doing monk mode. Have a habit tracker. You know, I talked about that a little bit in my last video, but have a habit tracker and keep yourself accountable. If you need to text your friends or call your friends about monk mode, do that. Your parents, do that. Or just keep yourself accountable. Or maybe you're in a social media group or something like that. If you're gonna use social media anyway during monk mode, just say like, today I did XYZ. Or if you just want to keep yourself accountable, just use habit tracker and just put the habits you want to do every day. Because monk mode, if you have more task-based things, like I alluded to earlier, like for example, I want to send 30 messages for outreach a day. If you have more task-based goals, it's easier to kind of like quantify and just measure, like if you're keeping yourself up with your targets and stuff. Because the truth is, a lot of results-based goals, like, you don't have much control over it. Bro, look at this. Also, you don't have much control over the results. You know, it's just, it is what it is. And you can work super hard, but a lot of it will come down to external factors that are out of your control. Oh man, that's me. It's like, so if you have things that you can't control, like for example, the outreach messages at 10 messages per day. If you have something you want to control, like for example, if you're a hardcore student trying to go for that 4.0 GPA, all A's, all that stuff, make it an effort to complete your homework every single day by a certain amount of time. Make your effort to maybe study X amount of time. Make it an effort to call up a friend or something. Just be like, hey, let's review for this test. So that's like very student based though. You know, if you're very like academically driven, if you're an athlete, maybe you have a track meet coming up or something like that. So perhaps your thing will be like, this might be like, go to the gym X amount of days, sleep X amount of hours, track your nutrients, which I've been starting to do research in. But yeah, track those, like macros, micro, whatever it's called. Have task-based goals and stuff, because results, as good as results are, and obviously, like, you should obviously strive for results. You just have to realize that a lot of it is out of your control. But if you have things that aren't in your control, such as task-based goals, a certain amount of messages a day, a certain amount of studying per day, etc., then you'll really be able to see how much progress you're making. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's it for monk mode. So commit to this. Try out 30 days, 31 days of what I'm doing. And yeah, just ultimately commit to this and keep yourself accountable. Just realize that what you are striving for, it is possible, as long as you remember why you're doing it and if you truly believe in yourself. Because if it wasn't possible, you wouldn't be thinking of doing it. So just remember that. Anyway, I'm getting out of breath. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, post notification. When you're making quite a bit of content this coming month, then so yeah, let's get it.